Yo, what's going on, everybody? We got another episode today. We have a great artist who I call JD. Some of y'all might know him as Jordan. How's it going, brother?
I'm chilling, bro. How you feeling?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So I wanted to jump in, bro. I've seen you in Burrito. I've seen you on my TL. I'm sure many people have. Yo, you got a very unique talent, and I just want to dive into your journey into Web3 and just what you've been doing as an artist, if you don't mind.
Of course, let's go.
So, whenever it comes to Web3, when did you start getting into crypto overall? Did you jump in as an artist or did you jump in as like an observer, didn't really know? And if so, when did you first jump into it?
Um, I guess I jumped in as an artist. Well, like at first, I was just kind of like observing it. I heard about it. I really learned about it mostly through Victor Fiocious, and he was just like putting me on to everything. And as I understood it, I just tried putting out a first piece and just kind of just like forgot about it over time. Then like looked at it one day and I was like, oh, I sold that, and then just started like having an interest in like who acquired it, like things like that, and just started learning more about it. And here we are.
So, were you doing art before NFTs or did both of these journeys kind of start together?
No, I was doing art my whole life.
What age would you
100%.
say that you started doing the art?
I don't even know like an age. I just know when I was a kid, I was really inspired by like cartoons and stuff like that, and like anime and mangas and stuff. So I just started like redrawing everything and like just having a real like serious interest in like just art on TV and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So let's dial it back to whenever you were younger. Who are some of the inspirations that you had? Like what are the mangas and what are the animes that you like to draw inspirations from?
When I was a kid, I swear to God, first ever anime manga it was Naruto off top.
Hell yeah.
Like it was really like I was watching like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, and like I would just draw like like Vegeta face or something like that. I was really into like when I was in school, I was really into like drawing Majin Vegeta for some reason. And then like I started really like watching Naruto, and then when I forgot what birthday it was, but I just know my aunt gave me like a stack of Naruto books, like stack of them. I went through them, and it just bust my head, bro. It changed my life. I started redrawing. Like I wanted to make a comic when I was a kid, like heavy. So I was just drawing art pieces, like little comic panels, and boom, 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 and just really getting into it, like studying them for real.
Hell yeah. So that's what I find so interesting because everyone has their own style, uniqueness. And whenever I look at your pieces, they are absolutely amazing. And just to flex, I was able to pick up a JD 101 on Tezos. Y'all are definitely going to have to check him out on there, making some great pieces over there. But seriously, so you're unique. I mean, your style is very unique. And whenever you look at comics, you look at like Dragon Ball Z, for example. We'll use Majin Vegeta for those that know. For those that don't, you can go look it up. But look at the style that that's drawn in, and then you look at the style, that you currently draw in. What kind of style would you say that you have now, and where did you kind of get that style? Was it something that just came to you, or did you kind of see it somewhere? Can you walk us through that?
I would just say it came to me for real. I don't really know how to describe it. I would say it's very JD.
Abstract.
I don't really know how to say it. Yeah, like I guess it falls into those lines, of course. I just remember like just having to feel the need to challenge myself, and started like really taking drawing seriously and just studying and things like that. And like I don't know, I guess everything that inspires me just kind of like led me to that point, and that's what comes out.
So is everything you do self-taught, or did you go to school to learn what you know?
Not everything is self-taught, really.
Everything self-taught. That's crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
So who are the people that you like to surround yourself with? And like, I don't know if you have any mentors, But is there anyone that's helped you along the way, or anyone that you look up to? Maybe not Web3, maybe it is Web3, but just overall.
I never really had like no mentors, but I would just say like my friends are like my mentors in a way. Like, um, whether in Web3 or not, you know what I'm saying? Like just real life friends. Um, Definitely learned a lot from Victor. Um, I don't know. I just like to surround myself with people that like are similar to me, and we just kind of have like the same kind of goals, coincidentally.
Oh yeah, no, I like that. I like that. So now that you've been pushing stuff out in Web3, doing your thing with NFTs, what is some things that you've learned being an artist here, and do you feel like Web3 has helped you being an artist?
I don't know. That's a tricky one. I feel like it has helped me, but in like just odd ways, like ways I would have never expected. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely like open a window to like reach out to more like artists in a sense and actually like get to speak to people and like I like talking to like Bubble, for instance, or like No, and we just talk about just art shit all day. Or like you especially, like we had the conversation the other day just talking straight art shit.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the thing I think a lot of people don't understand. I mean, art is fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for the profile pictures, the like that craze was really fun. But whenever you look into it deep, I mean, you look at different artists. We'll talk like Caravaggio or Waterhouse, and you look at like what makes it good, and you look at like color theory, or you look at like just different people and their styles, and you look at why people really like it, much more than just like making it a profile picture. And that's why I think the whole one of one art and like actual artists are going to be the ones that thrive, like yourself, Bubble, ones that can actually make things that, I mean, I still find it absolutely crazy that, like, bro, the piece that I got from you, for those that don't know, I had picked up a piece called Train Ride Home, I believe. And I would describe your style as very abstract. It's simple, but yet still unique. I don't want to say simple in any ways because I don't feel like I can't just pick up the pencil and do it. Even if it looks simple, I couldn't. It's not something I could just do. But I could tell that I don't know. I really felt like I was there, just being able to look at something or think of something and being
Yeah.
able to put it onto a paper. That shit is crazy to me. That's a crazy talent, regardless if it's just lines or it's super super colorful with a lot of detail. The shit's crazy. Is there any pieces or any artwork that you've ever sold and you've been like, wow, I can't believe that this person is collecting my art?
Um Damn, another crazy question.
I'm gonna try to keep hitting you with like crazy good questions. I always try to come with the podcast and
Nah,
open it
these
up.
great questions. These great questions. I never even thought about this for real. I don't know. I would say Aaron, a friend of mine, uh, randomly like hit me up for a piece, and I was like, "Wow, it's amazing!" Like that really bust my head. And
Do your friends in real life and family know about you being an artist and like you, I mean, being pretty
oh yeah,
successful on?
100%.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I be telling everybody.
I mean, it's a great flex. I've ran into people who like to share their story, and then some are like, oh, they know that I do art, but they have no clue about like who I am on Twitter and like the following that I have of it. They just think that I make art and people like it. And I'm like, damn, they don't even know that, there's a whole bunch of people online and all over the world that really love your art and love to collect it. And it's far
Yeah,
more than just friends and family, at the house or something. I found that like
nah, hundred
crazy.
percent, 100%. My mom don't be following me on Twitter, but like my mom was like tapped in though, for real.
Yeah.
Like she calling me and shit. I be telling her shit, 100%.
Oh yeah, I bet it's crazy, man. That's how it was with the podcast. Just telling my mom like, oh, somebody in Argentina downloaded my podcast. Like that's crazy. That means,
Oh, that's
you know what I'm
fire.
saying? It's just like little stuff like
Yeah,
that. And I'm sure it's the same being an artist, um, being able to have people collected over the world, having your art shown. I believe, did you have anything shown with Burrito Dell down in Miami?
Nah, not recently.
Not recently. Have you had your work shown at any place yet?
Oh, of course, not a Basil though.
Not a Basil. Okay, so
No,
could you
not
speak on what it's like just having your art shown somewhere? Because I mean, you're probably sitting in whatever space, may it be your room, on the train, and you're doing these doodles, you're doing your art, you're doing your creations, and then to have it in a public space with a bunch of people coming to see it, coming to view it, friends, family, people you don't even know, randoms. How does that feel? Like, what kind of feeling is that to have your artwork displayed?
it's. I mean, it's a beautiful experience, bro. It inspires me every time. Like, everything just be so personal to me when I make it. So then when I see it being celebrated in a space, it's life changing.
Absolutely. I've noticed that a lot about your work. There's a lot of personal stuff to your work. And I'm not gonna lie, some of my favorite stuff is the Pink Panther stuff. And maybe you do that for a personal reason. Maybe you really love Pink Panther. Maybe you have a tie with the movie. Me personally, it's kind of like that with me. I'm just a big fan.
The movie funny as hell.
I love that stuff, man. That's why I wanted to ask though, do you put a lot of personal ties into your work? And if so, is there a reason behind that?
I mean, I guess it just depends. Like certain shit, like I don't know. I guess I'll just be experienced in the moment, and then I want to capture the moment or something. Or like I'll see something, I'll be like, damn, I really gotta draw that.
That's
Or
fine.
like sometimes it's just really, really personal. Or ends up getting really, really personal because it just has to do with like something in the moment in life.
Facts. No, I like that. I like that. And that's where I talk about, like, there's been moments in time where I wish I was like, damn, I wish I could draw this, or I'd be out at a place and I'm just like, wow, beautiful place. I wish I could put this. Like whenever I see videos of someone who just randomly pulls their car over and they just look into a field and then just randomly paint that field and then just pull off, I'm like, yeah, that's a gift right there. I wish I could pull some stuff off like that. We're gonna get there one day, but
that's a vision. That's a
that's a crazy vibe right there. Another question.
That sounds like a good Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, a good Saturday. I mean, yo, for me, I'm taking that on any day because I just need to get out of the house right now. You know that. So, but another question I had for you was, is there anyone, I know I asked, how does it feel whenever people collect your work? Is there anyone in the space that you haven't got the opportunity to work with yet, but you're really wanting to?
I wouldn't know off top, really. I mean, I really want to do something like, and me and Jake been talking about sitting down and doing something, but we ain't really sit down and do it. So I say like Jake or like
Jake Freed?
nah, Jake the DJ.
Oh, okay, okay. That would be tough.
Jake Freed is crazy too, though. That would be crazy too.
That would be.
I see what you had with that,
dude. That would be nuts. That would be. There's a lot of crazy people out here.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I'm open to collabing with anybody, really. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care for it. I think it's fire. I love to work with other people.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean, and that's what I like about Burrito. There's a lot of talented people in there working with a lot. So that kind of jumped me into my next question. Have you ever worked? And might be kind of a random specific question, but have you ever got the opportunity to like make merch or do artwork for other people, and they use it for like an album or their merch? Or have you done any collabs as far as that?
So I guess to answer each question, I have made merch. I just did that for like the first time, and it went pretty well. It was like I was excited. Everybody was actually like wearing the stuff and shit. It was crazy experience. And I have made like artwork that's been used for like cover art and stuff like that prior. And yeah, nah, it's just amazing. Like I personally enjoy it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. So whenever I was looking in chat and I seen that someone was wearing your shirt down in Basel. I did not know that you had already dropped merch in the past. When did you do that?
I think that was like, I would say August. So recently, like a couple months ago. Yeah, it was crazy. I see that. I said, word.
So was it just shirts? Was it prints? What all happened in the drop?
It was just two different variations of shirts, really. Like one with one design on it, and it was a white tee, and then there was another with just like more of like olive, like dull sage, I guess, in a way. It's just like a green shirt
Yeah,
with a different design on it.
when are you gonna drop some more, man? You got to start dropping more merch or something, man. I mean, that's one thing, and I love the fact that you said that it was green and not black. No hate on black and white shirts, but I mean, damn, if I see another project drop a black shirt with white script font, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah,
Um,
everybody's got to grow up.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind.
There's so many more colors in the world. Everybody's got to grow up a little
I'm
bit.
trying to tell you, man. That's why I'm glad you were like, yeah, it was green. I was like, okay, thank God. But no, I would love to see you drop more stuff for real.
I mean, right now I'm working on a collection of clothes,
Fire.
and it's gonna be under my own brand. And it's taking some time, but I think everything's coming out gorgeous.
That would be nice, man. That would be nice. I mean, like I said, you make talented stuff. So to see some of your things, I'm trying to get mine printed out on a poster. Literally had two Walgreens back out on me. It's all cool. It's just, yeah,
Swear.
it's just beef with Walgreens. It's all good. I just, nothing major.
Our Walgreens go crazy on
It's
you.
crazy, man. I literally put in two on the same day for same day pickup. Both told me like 2 hours later, like, nah, we can't do it. So I was like, wow, trying to clip me in my JD 101 poster, but we're going to get it made eventually.
Oh yeah, Walgreens, you hating.
They're hating.
Walgreens, if you out there listening, you hating.
Big hating. So I want to ask, man, speaking of that artwork, you dropped it on Tezos. You've dropped artwork, I think now on a couple of chains. I'm not sure how many specifically, but what has drawn you to Tezos, and are you going to continue to drop work on Tezos?
I originally heard about it. I actually forgot where I heard about it, but I know that somebody wrote me. I think it was Chalupa or Chiltupa. I hope you don't kill me for the fuck up, but he messaged me telling me just about it and I should get on it, and I just took an interest, and it was like a year ago, and I just dropped art there, and I like it, to be honest, and I just, of course I'm gonna continue dropping art on there. I'm actually thinking about dropping the Pink Panther as a collection, like the bunch of the doodles that I did on Tezos.
That would be nice. So whenever you say, do you have a ton of Pink Panther different pieces that you've already made just in the vault somewhere?
Yeah,
That's
I drew them up
crazy.
past few days.
That's nuts. So, damn, that's crazy. I'm actually excited for that. Whenever it comes to Tezos, it's super affordable. And for those listening in, I know people are always like, oh, don't try to show me another chain. But seriously, whenever it comes to Tezos, it's been absolutely great for me. Whenever you find the right people, the right artist, you can find very affordable work. I'm not really one to talk about prices because whatever the artist decides they want to charge, I feel like that's totally up to them. Like you can't knock them because that's what they made. But when it comes to affordable pieces, Jordan was literally dropping some for 20 Tez, I think around that area. And at the time, I believe that's only $25. And that is some very, very, very affordable art from a great artist. And there's a lot of people that are doing similar things, dropping very affordable and reasonably priced pieces on Tezos. And it's just an affordable place to pick up genuine art. I mean, if you're one of those people that aren't into flip, I mean, I guess you could flip some of these pieces for a couple of dollars. But if you're just into someone that wants to collect some of your friends' pieces or maybe experiment yourself, I definitely recommend checking it out. You can look at the marketplace object, OBJKT. That's where I picked up some pieces from JD. And we have some other artists on there as well, I think, from Burrito Dow, don't we?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I know Bubbles on there. I think Noah's on there. I'm not sure if he's still dropping pieces,
Right.
but I do know I have a no piece that's on Tez.
But yeah, there's just, I mean, they just shows, there's good art over there. And not only that, I could say I haven't been on there as long as JD has, but for the several months that I have been on there, I've seen a lot more people, whether it be 10 or 20, start coming over to Tezos just because they realize how affordable it is for other collectors who are just genuinely trying to collect their art. But I want to jump over to you, JD, and ask you, what do you got going on right now? I know you just said that you are possibly doing the Pink Panther thing. Are you just relaxing right now? Are you just pushing out art when you want to? What is your schedule like on drops?
Well, I actually have a couple jobs coming up, and I don't know. I just always make art, so I just drop art all the time. But I do have a nifty drop, two nifty drops actually coming up this month. One with Burrito Down, and then a solo right after.
Okay,
I'm not gonna announce the dates yet
okay.
until they're confirmed. But once I confirm, I'll just announce them on Twitter.
That's a bet. And what
Mm-hmm.
has it been like? So, for those that don't know, Burrito DAO is, I would say, a collective group of artists. I think their slogan would be "for artists by artists." I think is officially what we would go by, and it's a great group of people. I'm working hard with them to get their podcast up and going. It's been phenomenal. But I've met a lot of great people. JD for one, Bubble, a lot of amazing artists. I wanted to ask you, what has it been like working alongside Burrito DAO and just being along so many like-minded people that are, just great artists?
Oh, it's amazing. It's a family.
100%.
Like it's really a family for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we figure things out together, you know what I'm saying? We work together, we make art together, and we just all like are there to support each other really.
Do you feel like you'll see more of these, I guess, collective, collaborative groups come about as, I don't want to say NFTs, I want to use Web3. So as Web3 evolves more, do you think we'll see more Burrito DAOs and, like I said, collaborative groups like this?
Yeah, I mean, big shout out to Making It for real. Making It is another crazy collective, just full of talented people, just
Is that the one that
making
Terrell is
things
with?
happen. Yeah.
Yeah, that one has some crazy artists over there. I believe they have a couple
Mm-hmm.
of people, and that's the great stuff I like to see. I mean, whenever, like I said, whenever it comes to non-generative art, I mean, just artists that are really out here who have been doing art for, I mean, shit, some of these people have been doing art their whole life, far, far, far before they came to Web3. And I mean, you just look back at their catalog and it's nuts. I mean, you look at your work, you look at Terrell's work. There's so many of y'all that have like crazy stuff. Who are some artists that you personally like? I mean, they can be friends, don't really matter. But is there anyone that you see their artwork and you're like, I mean, that's over the top?
Um, Damn, it's so many. I mean, I guess just off the top of my head for real, like Terrell, amazing.
Crazy.
Alex for real, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I really like Jake stuff. TJO, crazy.
Yeah, yo, is that Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's nuts.
Mm-hmm. It's just so many different people. Like I could name really.
I do want to ask: is there, if you can think of one, is there a favorite piece that you've seen recently that has blown you away?
Oh man.
I know there's probably tons. I mean, there's good work every day being made. Um, I would I would personally have to say one of Terrell's recents would probably have to be one of my favorites. Like it would probably be one of the top three up there for me of recent pieces that I saw. I was like, damn, that's hard.
Which one you talking about?
It was one that he did. What was before Born to Die? Do you remember?
Oh no, I wouldn't know
The
off top.
the one where he was selling halos. I love that one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I really,
Crazy.
really like that one. I don't know why. It just hit different for me for some reason.
I don't know really off the top of my head. I really don't know.
Bro, I'm gonna have to go with one of the Pink Panther pieces too. Like, you don't understand. I'm a big fan of that.
Word.
I swear, I'm a big fan of that shit. That's been some of my favorites. So that actually makes me wonder. I know we said that sometimes it's personal. What drew inspiration
Mhm.
for the Pink Panther? Did you recently watch it, or was it just
Yeah,
something that? Okay,
I was watching it the other day. I was
see,
sitting there like
that's fine.
just chilling with for real.
That's fine. That's what I mean by just like seeing something and being like, yeah, I wanna draw my rendition of that. I want to do my own style of boom, boom, boom. So, do you have any pieces that you've ever made that you're like, this is my favorite?
Oh man.
A series or
I don't
just
know.
one specific?
I be feeling like that about everything. Like for real.
I feel that. Do you have anything hanging in the crib? I mean, you have to have some of your own shit hanging in the crib, right?
Yeah, I have not. Yeah, I have a couple pieces in the
What
crib.
pieces you got hanging up?
100%. I got Champion, which is a personal favorite of mine. I have a self portrait, like one of the first ever self portraits I ever did.
That's fire. No, that's fire.
Yeah, just like a bunch of like personal stuff. You know what I mean? Like I would say like two or three, just super personal pieces.
That's crazy. See, that's where I don't know. I guess I'm different for me because if I was someone who was crazy talented, like you would hate to see my room. Like, oh my god, people would hate me. Like you would think I was probably self conceited. Like there's so much stuff, man. I just think it's so dope to be able to do that stuff though. And that's a
Nah,
that's a
yeah,
crazy example.
I just keep all the other paintings just together downstairs, like in the studio.
That's dope. That's dope. I think the
Mm-hmm.
big thing for me is I would always be like looking at my unreleased art or stuff that like I might not possibly ever sell. Is there anything now this is a one thing that I've always wondered because like as I'm on my journey of a beginner artist, I don't have any physical pieces, big pieces that I've made. Are there any pieces that you'll make or that you plan on making but never plan on showing to people or never plan on maybe you'll show it but you'll never sell it? Is there any pieces like that?
Um,
Or
I
does
mean,
every piece have a price on it?
no, I already have a couple pieces that I would never sell, like the first self portrait being one of them, things like that.
That's crazy.
And I don't know. I guess like over time, as I get older, I guess I'll just see how I feel.
That's nuts. That's nuts. Now, do you think you want to be an artist forever? Is that just
100%.
something that's just in you forever? You feel?
Yeah. What?
I feel like that's a
I
genuine
never thought
question.
about.
Just because some people, if someone ever tells me no, then we know. Red flag alert. Like this person is not.
Oh no! Anybody say no, they tripping.
Yeah, this is not for them. What has it been like though? Have you overall like success, failure, like forget all that? Have you had fun? Has this been a good ride for you?
I mean, yeah, I love my life 100%. Like whether it be good or bad, I love what I do. So I really have no complaints when it comes to that.
I like that. I like that. No, the positivity is what we need, man. What do you think this space overall? And I say space as in like specific NFTs and stuff. What do you think this space is missing right now? Because I mean, the bear market is hitting hard, and it seems like a lot of people are down and out, not seeing a lot of positivity. That's one thing I love about Burrito. In the groups that are similar, I mean, it's a lot of positivity, a lot of like-minded people being happy, spreading good things. But what is something that you think that this space really lacks and could use?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. A lot more shit could just be a lot more real, in my opinion.
I
Not saying that like it isn't getting there, but like it could definitely just be a lot more real when it comes to like everybody just.
I've said time and time again, bro. I don't know how many times I have to scream it until someone listens, but I mean, that's almost right where bro. Like, I don't feel like there's not enough genuineness in this space. Like low key, people,
I mean,
it's crazy.
there's still a bunch of people. Like, don't get me wrong. There's really a lot of people that are genuine, and you know when you find that, you just gravitate towards that. really, but
I think that's what it's been like with me for
it's still
burrito.
some weird stuff out there for real.
Hands down. Is there is there anything in this space, like what's the biggest thing in the space you don't like you stay away from? I would guess just negativity.
I mean, I don't know. I would just rather not talk about that one.
So now, whenever we have it, because we're coming to the end where we'll go over to the 5 questions, and for this one, it's season 2. So you're actually going to be the first person with a new set of 5 questions. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what we do there. You're actually the first episode on season 2. So that was a big milestone for me right there. So I appreciate you on that one, JD.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So what would you say? Now, for me, I feel like I know the question, but whenever it comes to, I guess, the influence as far as culture, what would you say raised you a lot? Like for me, I was real big on hip hop music, and I guess clothing was big for me. Was it anything for you?
Nah, I would say like, I guess the same for real, like just I guess being younger, just being into like, you gotta dress it, you gotta get fly. And like I guess just the type of music I was around just coming up was like I guess it was just very like influential in a way.
I know exactly what you mean. Because I feel like it's like the same era for both of us. So it's like hand in hand. But yeah, before we go over to the 5, I definitely want to ask, because I never want to leave any stones unturned. Is there anything that you would like to let people know about you, or just let them know in general what to look out for and what you are just doing in the future?
Well, yeah, I definitely did mention the Nifty drop coming this month. Working on the clothes should be insane, truly
I
insane.
like that.
Yeah, and I just got the books that's coming out,
Hell yeah.
which you'll start seeing very, very soon.
And these are coffee table books, you said?
100%.
I think I seen Toby Lasso made a tweet about coffee table books, like I'm addicted to them or something like that. And you was like, oh, I got one coming or something like that. I saw the tweet.
Oh, not yeah, it's a banger.
I saw the tweet. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. Not only that, I want to jump over to the 5. All 5 of these questions, like I said, I ask every guest going on from here on out until whenever season 3 starts. The same 5 questions. Pretty simple. To start off easy, might get a little bit harder. If you don't like one, you're always more than welcome to say pass. I'm good on that one. But if you're ready, we can jump right in, bro.
After you do this, though, I can ask you questions.
Oh, bro, you're more than welcome to ask me questions, bro. You can ask me whatever the hell you want. Okay, bet. Number 1 is, what is your goal in 2023?
It's a crazy question.
And it can be art or just overall, like you don't.
Nah, I guess to just accomplish everything I want to accomplish.
Bet. Okay, I like that. Number 2 would be, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
I don't never say where people are currently, but I know nowhere where I'm at is where I want to be. I would much rather be somewhere like, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've really been on my wanting to go to Oregon lately. Oregon, bro.
That's so random.
Bro, it's so beautiful though. Like, I know people are like, "Wow, you got all the places in the world and you pick Oregon," and it's like, I mean,
shout out Oregon.
Yeah, definitely shout out Oregon, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I need to see more of the world. That's definitely one thing I need to do, is get out more and like see. Like, I ain't never been to the UK. I ain't never been to so many places. So I mean, there's probably so many beautiful places that I could go to, but I'm just missing out.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I can't answer that one really, because like, what if I'm somewhere for like 2 years and I just get over it?
Yeah, or you see somewhere new and you're like, oh damn, I could have picked there. I didn't even know about that place.
Yeah, I can't do that one.
Okay. So number 3, let's see if you have. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve. I don't know. I guess I hate being annoyed when I'm trying to do something.
Okay. Okay. So are you the type of person whenever you're doing something you're really locked in and you can't have any distractions, anything come mess with you?
Nah, I mean, I just see it in a way. It's like, I guess, yeah. I guess if I'm really locked in on something, I just hate having to like stop what I'm doing to do something else.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I respect that 100%. That's why I always felt like I would see people at these murals and stuff and literally walk up to like the artist and it's like, "Yo, can you?" And it's like, "Bro, you can at least wait till like the mural over or you could have caught him beforehand. Don't walk up to the person like mid mural, stop them mid. They got headphones in, they're mid paint stroke, and you're like, yo, hey, by the way, could you think you could sign this? And it's like, bro, that's time and a place for
It's
that.
like, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man.
I mean, that's just interrupting the process, bro.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta hold on, chill.
Like,
let me lock in real quick.
Trust the process, bro. I get you after.
Like, hold on, I'm in that mode, bro. Time out.
So number 4 would be, what do people misunderstand about you most?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. That's for them. I don't know.
Okay. I want to say that people. I don't know if they misunderstand, but I don't think people understand enough how fire the art is. So definitely gonna have to tap into that. I don't think it's misunderstood. I think it's just not understood enough. Yeah, just how fire the shit is. But number 5 would be, maybe you have one for this. If you won 10 million tomorrow, what would you spend it on? Or what are some of the things you would spend it on?
I don't know, yo. You asking funniest question. I wouldn't know, man. I guess if I made 10 million tomorrow, a portion of that would just go to like just other things, other people. Really, I don't know. What did I win the 10 million for? Really?
Shit, we could just say it was the lottery, or you won an art contest. Fire ass art, won a contest. Bam.
Bro, regardless, if I had 10 million by tomorrow, I would just, I guess, spend it wisely.
I mean, them are the most real answers you can get. I mean, I feel like that's what's better than that. I mean, be wise with it. I mean, you might not know. I mean, come tomorrow, there might be something else worth a different price, or you might not want the same thing you wanted today. But as long as you're wise with it, I feel like you'll do good with it regardless, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm about mad shit.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Mad shit is getting bought, but still being wise and knowing what you do with it. I mean, it's always good. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, bro, 10 million, bro, that's bread, bro. You gotta invest that. You gotta put that somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
I already know it's
really
going back
in.
to art with you. I feel like it's going back to some good people, some people that, I mean, you made a good tweet today. I mean, I literally saw you tweet like, buy someone's art. You never know, like something around the lines of like it could help someone pay rent or something like that. And I mean, that was real.
100%.
It was real. I mean, you never know, like picking someone's piece up for 0.2 might change that. Not only it might not change their life, but it might change a huge moment in their life, and really change some things around for them.
Bro, facts. It don't matter what the price is, bro. Like, regardless of it all, if you see something and that shit really capture your heart, like, don't even think twice on that, man.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why you see some people pay what others may feel like is a crazy price. Like, yeah, you might think that's a crazy price, but to that person, that price wasn't crazy. That price was fine.
That price was not crazy at all.
Yeah, that was cool with them. That was might have been a low ball to them. You never know, bro. It speaks to different people.
I don't know, man. To each his own.
Yeah,
everybody different.
Yeah, not everybody gotta like the same stuff, and that's what makes art like fun to me. Like, You don't gotta like what I like. I don't gotta like what you like. Same with music. Like it's all opinionated. Like you might think Taylor Swift is the best, and I can tell you that you're wrong. But you know that's all you. I'm a big Drake guy. You know I'm gonna tell you that Drake is the best. You're probably gonna say okay, but Jordan, man, it's been fun. It's been a blast. I've asked you a lot of crazy questions, a lot of fun questions, but hopefully it was nothing too wild. And
Yeah.
it was just something that people can listen to this and get a chance to know a little bit more about Jordan, who you are as an artist, what you've done. But I don't want to leave without thanking you and just asking you if you could share with the people where they can find you online, so they can go check out all your dope ass art.
100%, bro. I appreciate you first and foremost.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you can just find me on Twitter. It's Jordan1, JRRDAN1. On Instagram, it's JRRDAN. And you can find me at JRRDAN.com.
That's fire. And for those listening in, I usually try to drop at least bare minimum the guest Twitter in the comments, and I always tag them on my Twitter, so you can always check them out there. And like I said, I know I've said it multiple times, but I highly encourage you to check him out. He's a great artist, great person overall, and the vibes are crazy, man. He's been super nice to me. Every time I've reached out
All
to
my shit
Jordan,
hard, I
yeah,
promise.
everything's hard. I promise you that. All facts, no cap. But Jordan, it's been amazing, bro, and I thank you a lot. Is there anything that
I
you'd
got
like to end on, or ask me questions? Actually, because I know you said that you wanted to ask me some.
facts. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my charger before my phone
Yeah,
dies.
yeah, you good, you good.
But yeah. First I want to ask you, like, you got merch? Like, that hoodie hard.
Nah, bro. So as wild as this sounds, so I wore this to LA and had it made online, bro, and it literally has like sit down with Sniper on the back and stuff. And shout out to my boy, damn, blanking on the name, Three Landers founder, my guy, super nice. He actually
Mm.
made the font for me and stuff. But unfortunately, I asked him, I was like, yo, you think I could like throw this on? I wanted to be respectful and ask him, like, even though it's just my name and on the back it says sit down with Sniper, I was like, yo, you mind if I make some hoodies? Because I would really like to make some merch. And he was like, nah. So respectfully, I was like, 100%, bro. Like, your design, your stuff, I would just rock it for a personal. And he was like, yeah, I'd rather you rock it as a personal. So I said, respect, 100. And I just kept it as that. But it's funny you
I
asked
mean,
because
yeah.
I would love to like make some merch in the future.
Oh yeah, bro. I think you should.
I mean, it's been a while,
Go
man. It's
crazy.
been a
Why
year.
not?
You know what I'm saying? And that's what, it don't matter if I have one fan or 100 million fans. If someone likes it, they can pick it up, they can support, and if not, much love to them. No hate. So I think I'm gonna try to design something. I just want to do something a little different because I mean, even though this got some blue on it, I would like to give
Yeah.
people a little different than just a black hoodie. I know they're kind of tired of those. So maybe we could switch it up and give the people something different.
Yeah, I felt that. Hold on. My second question, though, bro,
What's up?
is what got you into art for real? Like,
So I was real big into art, and I actually just talked about this with who was it? Fimzer on Spaces. So the first
uh-huh.
thing that I ever drew in my life was the Baby Milo characters. Whenever I was in middle school, and I was really big into like the Pharrell character, and then I learned about the classic all zip up hoodie. I had the gray one, and the baby blue one, and all the characters on it. There's elephants, there's giraffes, there's dogs. Baby Milo was a creation of Nego, and so I
Of
was
course.
really big into Nego, and I would always draw those characters. And then as I got older, I took art all throughout school, middle school and high school, and I would develop a huge love for Keith Haring. I have a Keith Haring tattoo. Yeah, I have a tattoo on my thigh. And Roy Lichtenstein. And just as I got older, I just really, really, really got into art, but I never felt like I was talented enough to do art. And I kind of just thought it was something that you were born with. And then like as I got older, even to now, like I learned like, yo, like not like a lot of these people, even the greats, like we talk about the Caravaggios, the Waterhouses, and all those, even they went to school, even they learned things. So not all the time is it just something that you're born with. So I mean, me myself, I'm experimenting. I'm wanting to become an artist. Nowhere near my peers, but that's why I've liked being at Burrito DAO, because I'm surrounded by a lot of artists like yourself. And I see y'all drop pieces and I'm just like, yo, I'm mad inspired to like really try to be better at my craft, whether it takes however long. Like
That's hard.
I'm just doing it because I want to have fun. Like I'm not really looking to sell pieces. Like I'm not in it for the money. I'm sure a lot of people say that. But I do want to sell pieces eventually for the fact of I think it would be super dope to have my shit collected by JD, by you, by Bubble, by my friends and my peers and the other artists that I think are super talented. If they think my stuff is cool enough to collect, that's what I mean. I'm not caring how much they pay for it. I just want to see that they like it enough to collect it. So that's kind of my goal. And I've just really liked art my whole life. Just never really got into it from the standpoint of like creating.
I think it's just beautiful when anybody wants to collect your art, really. Like, it's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah, just like the fact that someone sees something that I created and is like, I like that enough to where like I resonate with that. Like I want to own that. That's just crazy. It's like the podcast. Like I make an episode. Anybody, I see a download. I don't know who that is. It don't have a name next to it. I'm just happy that somebody in the world liked it enough to download it, and that right there means the world to me. That's why whenever random people reach out to me, tell them all the time,
that's
like,
super fire.
Yeah, like y'all don't even know how much it means to me that you like my stuff enough to reach out. Of course, I would respond to it.
Well, nah. Shout out to anybody downloading this. Any shout out to anybody downloading your podcast, bro.
Nah, big love, man. Big love. I've been doing it for a year, so it's been fun. I'm just trying to help people learn. Like, I'm trying to learn if I'm trying to learn more about JD, maybe I can do it on my podcast where it's recorded and I can share it with the world. And not only I get to learn about JD, but other people get to learn about JD and how good of a person he is as well. So it's just sharing the message of everyone in the space and just like trying to show more. That's why I ask the questions that might not like relate to art necessarily. Like, what's your biggest pet peeve? It's like, yeah, that's not really art related, but it's learning more about the artist that you're
personal.
Yeah, the art. It's not too deep of a personal question, but you're getting to learn about the person you're collecting. Someone might resonate to something that they heard today, and they're gonna go check out a JD piece and go pick him up on Tezos or the new Nifty drop. You never know. So hopefully I can do that. And if not, I'm just so happy that I got this opportunity to learn about you. So thank you so much, man.
Bro, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me.
Is there any other questions you got for me, though?
I mean, nah, that was just really what I was curious on as we was talking.
Hell yeah.
I really wanted to know, like, what got you into everything, like, you know what I mean, like, what got you so into art, because we was having that conversation just about, like, our favorite artists, and I was like, man, like, Snipe really tapped in, like.
Yeah, it's the culture, man. I mean, there's a lot of, I'm real big into, like, expressing yourself, however it may be. Like, I don't care if you rap or you do this. I just think whatever you do, you better do it to the best of your ability. Like, go hard at it. Don't half-ass it. So with the art, I always thought it was cool that, like Keith Haring, for example, like he was real big on being homosexual in the AIDS movement, and he used his art to speak on that. Like he ain't let nobody stop him. Like regardless if you like it or you don't like it, like he used his art for a powerful thing, and just being able to use art as powerful. Like, you got Mark Rothko, who is like super powerful, and all he does is just put like colors on a canvas. Like there's no image at all. It's just colors. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but like he has that talent to, give expression through color. And there's, Pollock who can just throw paint at a canvas and express stuff. So yeah, just being able to express art. I mean, use art as an expression to whether you're mad, happy, sad, joyful, you can get that out with some paint or coloring or whatever you want to do. And it don't even got to be the greatest, as long as you just get what you get out. That's what matters.
100%. I was thinking about Pollock the other day randomly.
Yo, Pollock's nuts, man. I'm telling you, I mean, a lot of people see that artwork and they're like, oh, I can do that. And then 10 times out of 10, I'm just like, then why haven't you? That was the big difference between you and Pollock, because he got up and did it, and there's a meaning behind his versus, oh, I could have done that. You know, if you could have, then you would have, or you should have at least. But I mean, that's a whole different topic. You know, he's mad crazy though.
Anybody that say that is just hating. That's hating.
I mean, it is Hayden, because I mean, the man's crazy. And anyone that don't know about the artist that we're speaking on, go look him up. I mean, there's a lot of people outside of, NFTs, the greats before the greats that are here now that have done absolutely amazing work, and that, a lot of people base their work on or might look up to, stuff like that. But
Oh yeah, art has been forever.
always will be, and it'll be there
Yeah.
forever, even after we're gone. That's another thing I do want to say before we go, is that it's a dope way to leave a legacy, because even whenever you're gone, all your Pink Panthers, all your work, like, that's here forever. Like, that's never gonna go nowhere. Like, it's just here.
I'm just leaving that in the earth now. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the legacy. So, but JD, I thank you so much for coming on here, man. We've got it 50 minutes, so we've damn near went an hour. Yeah, anyone listening, like I said, I'll have JD's Twitter and where you can find his stuff. Be on the lookout for his upcoming Nifty drop. But yeah, man, we will be seeing y'all next week. Hopefully we'll have another great guest. I'm trying to get Terrell and some others on here, so we'll see how that goes. But like I said, JD, thank you, man.
And thank you 100 times, Snipe. Pleasure.
100%, bro. And stick around, because I got some questions for you after this. But those listening in, I hope y'all had a good one, and we will be seeing you next week. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Tune in.